friends. Happy Monday. Happy last Monday of October. Here we are with our weekly check-in. Well, I say weekly, but I missed you last week because I had some technical difficulties. But we're checking in with our weekly letting go session. So what I'd like you to do, I hope you had a lovely weekend and you're starting your week feeling all refreshed and ready to step into November really soon. But you know, the other thing that's going on for us right now is that yesterday we had the new moon. And this new moon is actually very pivotal for us. It's a time, if you've been following my conversations about the moon, when it goes the new moon, it's a time for us to really get in touch with what's going on inside. What's your internal landscape guiding you, asking for, directing you towards? And so this is a really good time to just focus on what lights you up. What are your intentions? What are your intentions? What are the kind of things that you would like to visit with, to take care of as we wrap up 2019? And so all that being said, I just encourage you to take a deep breath. We're going to tune into our inner landscape, if you like. So just take a nice deep breath. And if you're here live, say hi. Or if you're watching the recording, the energy of this will still carry. So just taking a nice deep breath in through your nose and then sighing out. You know, last week I was away. I was on a course in Las Vegas, actually, and it was a course. We were talking about this breath, I'm just saying, breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth. That actually stimulates your vagus nerve. So your vagus nerve is a very important central nervous system nerve, and it's your connection between your mind and your heart. So by taking those nice deep breaths in through your nose, hold slightly, and then breathing fully out, nice long breath out of your mouth, that actually helps you get into a relaxed space. And actually, hey Neva, yes, let's talk. We'll talk. It would be great to see you if I can hook that up. I'm so happy that you're here in this side of the planet. Anyways, so I'm just focusing on helping you get into that heart energy, breathing into your heart, nice deep breaths. And then you can use your mind, direct your mind to say, what can I focus on letting go of? So, you know, I said we're in this new moon energy. What can we focus on letting go of, which is going to really help us align really truly with our heart's wisdom, with our divine connection. So just going to shuffle the cards as you do that, right? Nice deep breath. What can we focus on? What can we focus on as a collective to let go of that's going to really help us align with our calling, our soul's wisdom? And this is interesting. What's come up today is depending on others for our happiness. So, you know, that can kind of come up a lot. I will be happy if this person talks to me this way, or if those people treat me in a certain way. Where do you give away your power or your right to happiness? Where do you give that away? How does that show up for you? Because really, happiness is your choice. It's your birthright. It's your choice. So how can you let some of that go? Let go of, I'll be happy if this politician is in power, or I'll be happy if this thing happens in a specific way. So that's actually creating conditions on what's really truly, like I say, it's our birthright to feel that sense of happiness. And funny story, I just picked up this book because I was going to actually read out the what I've written in this guidebook, and there's an elastic band sitting in the page for this card, depending on others for happiness. And the number that's associated with this is 43. So 4 plus 3 is 7. And 7 is all about investigation, spiritual connection, but also investigation. So this is a really good energy to be kind of pulling into this energy of the new moon that I just talked about. So let me read this out to you. Do not put your happiness in the hands of others. A relationship is not going to fulfill the void if you can't make yourself happy. You need to achieve happiness on your own before you can find someone else to share it with. This creates a detrimental dependency that will block you from becoming self-realized. People who haven't learned how to look after themselves emotionally are more likely to reach out for someone else to do it for them. But no matter how good someone makes you feel, it's still a good idea to preserve and develop as much emotional self-reliance as you can. And you know, the other thing that just landed for me as I'm saying that to you is that creates a sense of resilience too when you look after your own emotional well-being. It does take practice, but you'll be able to take care of yourself in situations where you may have previously depended on someone else. For example, if you feel lonely or stressed, you could experiment with different ways of making those negative feelings dissolve. There are many ways to making yourself feel better. Calm, deep breathing, like the vagus breathing that I was just talking about. And by the way, vagus in that vagus breathing is spelled VAGUS. Just wanted to clear that up. So deep, calm breathing, gentle massage, which you can even do yourself. You can do some gentle massage on yourself. Consciously switching off thoughts or meditating, enjoying films or music, talking on the phone, going for a walk, and so on. Make it your project to figure out and repeat what works best for you, right? So see if you can treat yourself with the loving, kind respect that you deserve. Sometimes I actually say that to clients, that if somebody's saying, oh, I need another person to do certain things with it, it's like, how about going and doing them yourself and allowing yourself to have that happiness right in the present moment. So taking another deep breath, just seeing how that lands for you. How can you let go of depending on others for your happiness? And as we're just reviewing that, I'm shuffling the tarot cards because I'm going to draw us one tarot card and then I'll do 3 of the angel cards to get the support, maybe some more wisdom, some more reflection on how can we do this. And so this is nice. This is 6 of Pentacles has shown up for us today on this idea of depending on others for happiness. And so what the 6 of Pentacles really suggests to me is all about balance. It's about being surrounded with others and doing activities with other people and maybe getting some feedback, but then also being alone and actually being comfortable with that. So that's what that really feels like, that when we really look after our own emotional well-being and our own emotional needs, then we can take it or leave it, right? So it's not a dependency. It's an enjoyment when we are with other people and doing things with other people, but it's also an enjoyment when we are on our own, maybe doing meditation or journaling or reflecting on the moon, right? So now, and I'm just shuffling Doreen Virtue's angel cards because I like to pull 3 of these cards and see what kind of insight. These cards are actually very supportive. I find that these give us just some lovely pieces around what we're talking about with the letting go process, and this is no exception. So the very first thing is blessings. So that feels like when we can really look at and depend upon ourselves for our own sense of peace and harmony and balance and purpose and happiness, then we can recognize how blessed we are in all the wonderful things we have rather than the things we don't want or that we're trying to connect with. But then also enchantment, and that enchantment feels like maybe you could start shifting your awareness into what's wonderful, what's new and wonderful in my life, as opposed to what do I have to do and rolling your eyes or feeling stuck. And then the final card, and I love that this came up, is retreat. So sometimes it's good to book or schedule time into your daily routine, not necessarily daily, but your ongoing routine, your weekly or monthly routine, where you can retreat, where you can sort of take a pause for yourself and reflect. How am I doing? Where am I going? How's it feeling? Is there things I need to do? Is there check-ins, or do I need to pull a card for myself? So, and that's going to actually elevate your happiness and actually help you get the wisdom that's trying to flow through you. So I hope that serves you. I wish you a wonderful week. I will actually be pre-recording our next session, because this time next week I will be in Sedona. So more about that in our next conversation. I'm going to put the link in the comments below to sign up for tomorrow. Is tomorrow, Tuesday, is the monthly Ask the Tarot session. So I'll put the link for you to book your seat for that. Have a great week. Thanks for watching.